Hey everyone, welcome to Cyborgs and Dragons. I got some bad news for you today. Damon's not here. He was, last time I saw him, he was drinking, coyote urine. And, if you listen in the distance, I think you can still hear him vomiting. So, to fill that space, I'm just going to, practice my one-man beatbox show. So, here's the Super Mario Brothers theme.
Hey man, what's going on? Hey.
Hey, Damon.
Was that the Super Mario Bros. Theme?
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just right here.
Oh, well, I suppose you should be here. We got a show to do.
Yeah, dude. I mean, did you try to start up your new show again? I told you this is not a good idea.
It's not the worst idea, though. And that's the main thing.
That is true. There is worse ideas out there. Like drinking coyote urine. And that's how we bring an intro together. So welcome everybody to Cyborgs and Dragons. My name is Damon Taco Beans. Fuck yeah.
And I'm Skeletroy Blockbuster. And, so, here it is. Episode 4.
The episode!
It's
the fucking episode, guys. We're fucking here.
I didn't think it was ever
ready.
gonna happen, when episode 1 was going on, I was like, oh, fuck, my dick's so hard for episode 4.
Dude, right? When I wrote that, I almost changed it to episode 3, but I'm so glad I did. So, it's here. We're fucking ready. You just want to get into the fucking fantasy and the sci-fi?
Oh, yeah.
What are the prompts, though? We should probably say that.
Let's see, this week it was, Wise Elders.
Yes. And what was the other one?
Shovels.
I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, shovels. My hair is so fucking bad. Oh my god, I can't. It's either a fucking Beatles or a shitty fucking emo. Ugh, dumb.
Maybe it's like that band from Wayne's World, the Shitty Beatles.
That is a deep pool, dude. I don't even know that one.
Anyway, let's get to it.
So this story, guys, episode 4 is fucking here. This is the continuation of episode 1. So, if you have not checked out the legendary episode 1, check it out now. Otherwise, I will do a quick synopsis, and we're gonna get to the fucking story, man.
Alright.
I'm hyped. my balls are clean. I am hyped. My story is called Writing Part 2s Are Hard. Last time on episode 1, a monstrous blue blob was terrorizing the small town of Giggleburp. About every minute, 50 people were slowly being digested. And of course, our hero, Barry Save Soul, is about to save the town. Wait a minute, that didn't happen in episode 1. My apologies, I got the story for episode 8 mixed up with this one.
Oh my god! Oh my... What the fuck are you doing to me, Damon?
What?
Episode 8?
Yeah, episode 8. I mean, there's no big deal. There's no big deal.
I'm
Nothing
the one
happened.
writing about the future.
Yeah. um, yes. That's all I got for that. So, last time on episode 1, it was General Kumquat's and Lady Lightning's wedding. She gave her husband a rain jar that was formed from a single tear. A giant cyclops smashed the ceiling in, crushing the bride. We arrive where we left off at General Kumquat's plummet into the red core of a volcano.
Fuck yeah.
Remember that from fucking 2 months ago?
Yeah, man, and the Cyclops was Gumdrop.
Gumdrop, yeah. General threw his wife's rain jar into the volcano, and 30 seconds after the glass left his hand, a lava shark leapt up and ate the jar with one bite before receding into the pit. Well, I guess I'm gonna die, General said out loud. He felt the heart bubble up his flesh as he grew closer to the magma inch by inch. The dwarf dick piercing, not knowing what was going on, peeked out from General's waistband. Holy turd lunch! The dwarf exclaimed as General's dick cheese smacked from his lips as he spoke. Just before they both cannonballed into the volcano, the magma began to sparkle. The magma swept General up with one blast, amazingly not hurting him. Once he was safe on the ground, the magma morphed into the shape of Lady Lightning and was now 55 feet tall.
What?
Yeah, dude. She pulled up the base of the volcano and used it like a dress because only her husband can see those cookie yams. Assuming she was gonna kick his ass, Gumdrop said, I don't remember his name. Oh yeah, or his voice. Oh shit, she's gonna kick my ass. And he was right. Lava Lightning fucking drop kicked him so hard he turned to a baby. Yeah, a fucking baby.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Amazed that he got to see his wife again, Kumquat began to cry. She picked her husband up. What's wrong, my darling? I'm just so happy. They hugged. I finally get to fill up that jar, he said with a sniffle in her breast. She pulled him away. No, I'm a hideous volcano monster. I am shackled by the dirt beneath me. You live your life. She tears up, and it crusted over. No! General said as he stomped. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's still in the hand, but he's stomping. There must be a way for us to be together again. I will never leave you. Lava Lightning rolled her eyes. Come on, man. In order for you to find out a way to get me back, you kinda have to leave. Plus, now I think of it, my dad is the Druid King. There must be some Pocahontas shit you can do. Defeated by semantics, General Kumquat headed for the Druid Castle in the Norfolk Forest.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, she may think that, she's a hideous monster or whatever. I'd still hit it.
I mean, your dick will be singed immediately.
Whatever.
It's worth it, though. I mean, it's Angelina Jolie. Basically. That's what it is. Before the baby mama drama. Pulling it back from episode 1.
That's continuity.
Continuity as fuck, dude. His quest for the forest was treacherous, but I'm gonna skip that because that's not what the story is about. But I am gonna mention that he accidentally stepped on a shovel and it hit him in the face. Kumquat barreled through the castle door to meet his father-in-law. He ran past the vine-covered halls, the Druid warrior training facility, and the gift shop. He ran to the throne room and met with the king. Sire! Sire! Your daughter! She's... King Exposition cut him off. Dead, I know. King Exposition wore a tiger skull as a helmet and had a giant elfin bone staff. You know what bone it was. The king continued. You ran off and left the destruction to us again. No, she's back, General pleaded. Her soul is trapped in the volcano. How do we get her back? The king's face went from pissed to double super pissed. Did you drop the rain jar in a fucking volcano? General nodded with his neck suck in like a mouse. You fool! That was the last of her essence in this realm. She is trapped forever, you single-celled clown. General collapsed to his knees. Guards, take this trash-fit dungeon with the charges of recklessness, that stupid fucking armor, and killing my only child.
Which one of those charges is the worst?
Probably the recklessness. The one you didn't think I was gonna say? Oh, shit. In the dungeon, General was shackled against the wall, and he sobbed. How can I be so stupid? If only I just invited Gumdrop, but there was just no way of getting him inside the church. His eyes leaked like a waterfall. And now, the only creature that I've ever loved is a volcano. The bulge in his pants shaked, and then the dwarf popped out again. Don't forget, the king hates you even more, plus. It's okay, he still got me. The dwarf Dick Piercing smiled as the Dick Cheese spread his, this time covered in urine. They high-fived in their minds. From across the moonlit dungeon floor, a raspy voice was heard from the shadows. Sounds like you got a lot of problems, fucking babies. General's head snapped to attention. Yeah, we do. Fuck you for judging us. Yeah, can a guy get and his dick piercing just bond for a while? The dwarf countered. The man ran across with the rock in his hand crazily and thrusted it at the pair. The rock came down just before General's nose, and he flinched. Ha ha! 2 for flinching, the old man said as he smiled. As he walked back into the shadows, he muttered, Plus your problem isn't even that hard to fix. What did you say? General asked. Annoyed, the old man yelled with his hands cupping his mouth. I said your problem isn't that hard to fix. Well, enlighten us, sir. How do we fix my wife being a volcano? That's easy. All you need is the mythical, super rare root of the Dungle Dungle tree. Where do we find that? The dwarf asked so he can get more lines. At the gift shop. To be continued.
Oh, not in episode 8?
No.
Fuck.
Episode 8 is fucking Dave, what was it? Barry Safe Soul story, man.
You got me going every which direction. I don't know which way's up anymore, Damon.
Well, it's the closest one next to your dick.
Good to know.
Right, so dude, this fucking... Can you tell I was jazzed to do the story?
No, that was pretty awesome. One thing that I kind of really enjoy about us using these prompts and whatnot is how we barely use them at all.
I know.
Like, I love the fact that he just stepped on a shovel and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said before in last episode, I already written the story, so I was like, I guess I'm using a shovel now. So I put it in one line. But dude, I'm looking forward to your shovel story, though. I hope he's a main character.
Oh, you just wait. This one's, this is one for the ages.
Aw, dip.
Previously on Cyborgs and Dragons.
Yes!
I've been guarding this talisman for hundreds of years. Here, take it in my blessing. What do you think Dick's out for bum dagger means? This story's called Dig It, Shovel Boy.
Yeah, I'm down.
Blarg Blobbington and the locksmith were slowly heading back to town. In fact, they've been traveling this whole time since we last spoke. And I have to say, narrator to audience, I missed you. You complete me and, well, it's hard for me to say, but I think we should get married someday. Blarg and...
Where's the ring? Where's the ring, dude? That's all my girlfriend is saying. Like, where's the fucking ring, man? That's not how we're voices.
That's why I said someday. I'm not. No, I'm not that ready to commit yet, but I just want you to know that I'm into you.
All right. It's at the fuck level, right? We could totally fuck them.
I think we were there from day one.
Sounds like more like rape.
Blarg and the locksmith pondered what the strange words meant, as it was a sentence so foreign they couldn't even begin to understand it, like a string of random words thrown together, Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Was it a magic spell from another time? A secret code, long forgotten to the mists of time? Was a bum dagger as painful as it sounded?
Dude, yeah!
Whatever it was, they only hoped that the town elder could decipher its message. I hope the town elder can decipher this message, Blarg said as he saw the town hours off in the distance. In reality, it was only a few dozen yards away, but might I remind you that snail dudes are really slow.
Really slow.
If only they weren't really slow snail dudes, perhaps their fate wouldn't have been so tragic. Blarg heard the sound of a rope snapping, only to look up at the locksmith's shell and see the sheared pieces of rope falling from it. Blarg's first thought was to grab the amulet, but he didn't see it. Had it fallen and rollen away already? Where's the amulet? Blarg said to the locksmith. As he
You can say sorry to interrupt, but you can say anything in that voice and I will laugh. It is a fucking perfect
awesome.
voice.
As he scanned the area with his antenna eyes, he saw a figure standing behind him. Blarg turned around to get a better look, and was astonished to see a small man made of rocks and dirt, doing the equivalent of bicep curls with his penis, holding the amulet at the tip of his dick and doing sets of 20 reps at a time. Not that he needed to, 'cause that dick was all kinds of muscly. Looking for this? The creature asked, as he was now flipping the amulet off the end of his dick in a similar way as to how you'd flip a quarter if your thumb was 98% throbbing muscle. Who are you? Asked Blarg. Stay back, son, the locksmith said. You don't want to mess with that guy. He's a sandstoner, and he's bad news. Sandstoners are named as such because their bodies are a mixture of half sand and half stone, and they have weed leaves growing in place of hair. So yeah, the day after a sandstoner gets his hair cut is a fucking party that you better not miss. Invitations in the mail. Please RSVP.
Hashtag 420 snail it.
The sandstoner laughed because he knew the snailians were scared of him and wouldn't try anything, but also because he was high and thought about a joke he heard the other day. He couldn't quite remember how it went, so I'll spare you the embarrassing silence of him trying to and failing to remember how the punchline was set up. Like, you know how sometimes you don't remember a joke, but you remember how funny it was, and even just that makes you giggle? Yeah, he was having one of those times. The sandstoner quickly melded back into the ground from which he first appeared, and silently made his escape shifting through the dirt and grass. The amulet, however, wasn't as silent as its holder, and didn't possess the same ability to seamlessly meld into the landscape. Instead, it carved a very noticeable path as the sandstoner made his escape. Quick! My shop's right over here! The locksmith yelled, and the two snailians slithered their way there. After a painfully long process of unlocking the shop door, they went inside, and flew back out on motherfucking hover scooters.
'Cause it's the future!
These were the preferred method of transportation for snailians and, well, everyone else, really. But they had to be charged up before they could be used, and they weren't charged up when the last story started. So they zoomed on these hover scooters like your favorite fast scene in one of the Star Wars movies. I don't know, take your pick.
Pod race.
Mine's... Mine's the forest scene in Return of the Jedi.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But maybe yours is the pod racer scene. Who am I to judge? Maybe it'd be like a combination of the two scenes, as it started in the forest, but the trail went all the way to the desert. So yeah, best of both worlds, I guess. And if your favorite's not one of those, then fuck it, I don't care. Things were going well until the trail suddenly stopped. Blarg and the locksmith stopped their hover scooters, and that's when their troubles began as they noticed the blistering sun, which was never this hot in their forest homeland. Then the ground began to rumble. What seemed to Blarg was like 100 sandstoners, but in reality was probably only like 8 or 9 of them, popped out of the ground. "Where's the amulet?" Blarg asked angrily, feeling as crazy from the heat as the David Lee Roth album of the same name. "It's 20 feet below ground," one of the sandstoners replied. "You're gonna need a shovel to get it." And then they all laughed like a group of cartoony bad guys would instead of just killing the heroes. They stopped laughing when, just as cartoony, the snailiens reached behind their backs and pulled out huge fucking shovels. Where did they even come from? I don't know, but the snailiens started digging. The sandstoners all went back underground, but only for a moment. When they reappeared, they were all holding snowballs. That doesn't seem right for the desert. Maybe it'll explain things later in the story. Let me just take a look here and... okay, here we go. Okay, so, one of the sandstoners threw a snowball at the locksmith, who attempted to deflect it with his shell. The ball burst upon impact, shattering into tiny pieces of shrapnel that sent the locksmith to the ground, writhing in pain like his skin was burning. They weren't snowballs at all. They were balls of concentrated rock salt. "Get out of here!" the locksmith yelled to Blarg in between screams of agony. "Tell the village elder what happened," and... The locksmith paused, did a cool guy kind of point toward Blarg, who was flying away on his hover scooter, and said, "Don't forget to lock it down." This was a catchphrase the locksmith had been trying to catch on for years, but nobody thought it was cool enough. They still didn't after reading it on his tombstone. Yeah, he died that day. The sandstoners went to fucking town throwing balls of rock salt at him, and watching his body shrivel until he was a dry husk of skin attached to a shell. Then they pulled his body off and threw it away, turned a shell into a pretty cool bong, and appointments for haircuts for everyone so they could all try it out. The end.
Red fucking story, man. The snailiens are back!
Oh yeah. Well, one of them's not back anymore, but...
No, sad. Rest in peace.
Blarg's continuing adventures.
Fuck yeah, man. Also... I totally forgot to say the name of my story in my fucking thing. Should I do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
But keep this part in as well.
Why not? You're the editor.
Okay. If it's funny, I'll do it. But my story is called Writing Part 2s Are Hard. Red. So, dude... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking now.
All right, class. Welcome back to Storytelling 101. I'm Professor Blockbuster.
And I'm Dr. Taco Beans. Fact, dude. It's so high right now, man.
So you must have You must have got that snailien shell.
Oh, dude, so high.
So, today's lesson is on repeatedly trying because you suck.
Yeah, everybody sucks. The end. But the thing is that you gotta keep going because, only if it's like fun, because if you like writing because you want to, or like you have to, or like you feel like that's what you should do, don't do that. Because you're just gonna just stare at a blank page for fucking hours and be like, I don't know what the fuck I should write. Then, fucking once you do write and you're like, man, this shit sucks, you just gotta keep going.
Yeah, because you're just gonna get better, and I mean, even if your stuff does suck in the beginning, you learn from it.
Not everybody has to read your shit right away. Oh, you could just read it and be like, man, this shit sucks. And then change it and then do a new thing. Like, fuck, man. George Lucas didn't fucking do a rough draft on Star Wars the first time and then put it to a fucking movie.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna fucking do this, and then we're gonna make some more movies, and I'm gonna put some puppets in it.
I was gonna say, but he did do the rough draft for a fucking Phantom Menace. That's not a good example. No, it is not, I say. But, I don't know. But yeah, because like, I mean, we're not saying that our shit is like a fucking amazing. It just, we have fun, and why not just keep doing it if you like doing it? That's, keep, what the fuck am I trying to say? What's the lesson again?
Repeatedly trying.
Repeatedly trying, do as long as it's fun. See?
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, this is my third attempt at doing this show.
Yeah.
So, like, it was kind of funny when we were doing the first episode and, you know, trying to get some feedback on it, and the person that you sent it to was like, you know, it feels like a first episode, but this is good.
Yeah.
It's because, to me, that was episode 14.
Yeah. And to me, because I've been writing for fucking years, so, like, I know how to write my own style, and then also, again, we're both huge fantasy fiction fans. This is the reason why we do it, because we love that show, and Dom and Josh, they give us...
Yeah, and that's the point, is, you know, you write the stupidest thing you can, and then you go, how can I write something dumber than that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, it really is kind of how it is, because, I mean, like, my thought process on writing story is, like, trying to, like, get a coherent, like, beats, like, a outline, but then I fill it in with dumb jokes that make me laugh, and you laugh. Hopefully it makes you laugh. Sometimes I edit in a laugh or two. I don't do that. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
But yeah, we both been doing stuff like this, and other artistic avenues for what, like, I mean, I've been drawing my whole life. I've been doing music for 20 years. I've wanted to do sketch comedy my whole life, and this is the closest thing that I've gotten to it.
Yep.
So, you know, it's what you want to do, and even if it's the dumbest thing ever, just keep doing it, because it's funny.
Yep. That is the main lesson for you today. Nobody can see this visual joke that I am doing. And that is how we wrap up the classroom. Go.
Class dismissed. Get the fuck out.
I need to just stop.
Pass that snail shell.
Dude. Here you go, little buddy. Talk up.
Oh, dude.
Right? You can feel your fucking fingertips.
I don't feel anything.
I feel your dick.
I feel that.
By the way, I fucking cough and do that shit way too fucking much, and I have to edit it out every single time I do it. It's annoying.
Alright, motherfuckers, so we'll see you next time with our stories of moats and petrified eyeballs.
Hell yeah, guys, it's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna be so fucking good. We got plans for you. hopefully it works out the way we want to plan it. But we got it. We got ideas, at least. But also follow the show on fucking Twitter. All the links are in the description. Tweet us a prompt, because we can't do every episode. I mean, we totally could, but like it'd be just cool to have like a fan fucking like a thing.
I'm bad at picking prompts. Somebody else send in prompts so I don't pick stuff like shovels.
Yeah. Also, we are on iTunes and Stitcher, so if you like any of those avenues, check that out. But also, fucking YouTube, guys. YouTube, subscribe. We have one subscriber, and it's me, not even Troy. He's subscribing to the show on YouTube.
You never fucking sent me the channel link.
Dude, really? Did I not?
No.
Oh.
You're just like, I was setting it up, but I forgot the email.
Yeah, then I set it up that day.
And that's the last I heard about it.
Oh, my bad, dude. I'll send it to you.
So I'll be subscribed to that channel before this episode comes out. You can be sure of that.
Fuck yeah, man. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to promote? Anything else we doing?
I don't do shit. I just write things.
Alright, so everybody, have a great and beautiful week, man. Fucking write a goddamn story. Do it.
Or else you won't have written a story.
Yeah.
And then the world suffers. Think about that.
And then the world turns. The more you know. Hey. Can I do more fucking catchphrases? Not the mama. What are other good catchphrases? Eat my shorts. Oh, man. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Give me one try.
Did I do that?
What you talking about, Willis? We can do this literally all night. We should stop the fucking show.
This is the new show. Just coming up with fucking catchphrases from other TV shows.
Where's the beef? And the day is saved from the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, man. I think that's where we cut. I don't know, maybe. Do you have one more?
Yeah, it's
Do you have one
probably
more?
a good idea.
Do you have one more so we can finish this fucking show? Super intense, guys. He's thinking.
Yeah, what you know the worst is like when you're put on the spot.
Yeah.
Like that's when you can't think of anything. Like,
is that your final answer?
Yeah, this is. I'm Skeletroy Springer, and this is my final thought. See, I have the same problem when it comes to playing guitar with people.
Yeah.
Like, you're jamming with some friends or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, what do we play?" And you're like, "I don't know any songs. I've been playing guitar for 20 years, and I don't know a single song right now." Fuck.
Dun, 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 dun. Big fucking dick, big fucking dick, big fucking dick, that's a reference. Oh, man. Goodbye!
Bye, everybody.
Yeah!